I spoke to you a little while ago about Christian virtue, the 4 classical virtues and the 3 theological virtues of faith, hope, and love. Ways of thinking about how God wants us to grow up in strength of character and to lay aside the things that weaken our integrity. Let's say a word about one of the classical virtues, temperance. It applies all across our lives, from everything from how much we drink or eat to whether we invest ourselves too much in one part of our life, in our work rather than our families, and so on. One of the things about temperance that we should pay attention to in our era is to be temperate in the ways that we think and talk about other people. And I'm sure we can all think of examples of how someone we know has jumped to conclusions about somebody else with virtually no evidence, or has taken one aspect of their experience of a person and universalized it and started to call them fascist or racist or whatever it may be that pops into one's mind and out one's mouth. The reality is that all of us are a mixture. Most of us are doing our best, doing the best we know how right now, and by practicing virtue can get better at. And what we need from one another is a carefulness, that is a providing of care to one another, that we don't demonize, that we don't absolutize, that we don't take one word, one phrase, one encounter, and make it the whole story we tell about another person, or for that matter, about ourselves. It says about Jesus in the Gospel, quoting Isaiah, that he did not quench the smoldering wick. He didn't break the bruised reed. All of us are kind of bruised, and it doesn't help when others kick at us when we're down. So could we learn to be temperate, to speak and think carefully about one another? That would be a grace. That would be a gift that we can give to one another and to our culture.